Right now, we need help.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about blue-collar work, which is some of the most accessible jobs in America today. And here to talk about that is our first guest, Ken Rusk. He's the founder of Rusk Industries and the author of Blue Collar Cash. Love your work, secure your future, and find happiness for life. Those all sound like great things, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Look,
Thank you.
many of us believe that college is the safest way to go about life, make a decent living, right? Are there better options out there?
Well, I look at it this way. If you look at just a typical supply and demand scenario, if everyone seems to be going towards the college route, then a contrarian thinker would say, well, maybe I'm going to go the other way, because what happens in that scenario is you open up a whole lot of opportunities because the supply of the blue collar workers is dwindling rapidly. And whenever that happens, demand goes up and typically the money follows.
So basically, there's not enough people going into blue-collar work, right? Because more people, Julie and I grew up in a time when, you have to go to college.
Yeah, you have to.
And you have to have a white-collar job because imagine, the work your parents did, which many of our parents were blue-collar workers, is not very valued and doesn't hold a lot of social cachet.
Well, when you look at it this way, I think if you're going to college for an absolute purpose, like if you're going to operate on someone's body, or if you're going to manage someone's money, or teach, or even engineer a building, yeah, you probably should know everything that you can about those particular fields. But if you're just going there to go, there is a whole lot of other opportunity out there in the blue-collar world, especially when you think of the fact that as electricians and carpenters and plumbers begin to retire, there's not enough people that are backfilling those jobs. And once again, that creates a huge demand, a huge supply problem, and a lucrative opportunity for anyone who's willing to work with their hands.
Yeah, let's say, Ken, looking forward for 10, 20 years for our viewers, do you think blue-collar jobs are relatively more recession-proof than white-collar jobs?
Well, they've always been. If you look back 10 or 15 years, we've had a blue-collar crisis the entire time, whether the economy was good or it wasn't so good. About 25 years ago, someone decided it was a good idea to take shop class out of high school and replace all those rooms with computers, which is fine. We need to learn that as well. But it also eliminated generations of kids who would have discovered, like I said, carpentry, welding, plumbing, those kinds of things. And now they don't have the opportunity to do that, which is why we're under some of the current crises we have today.
Yeah, so how do we explain to our families, right, that, hey, maybe I don't want to go to college. Maybe I want to, be a blue-collar entrepreneur. How do we come out of the closet to our parents about wanting to be in the blue-collar economy?
Well, very quickly, if the trend continues, we're going to have some of these trades making more money than doctors. I mean, there's plenty of trades right now that are getting near six figures. Again, I speak of anything in the construction trades, anything in the service business, anything in the energy sector. A lot of these jobs are in such demand that they're getting paid pretty high wages. So the way I look at it is, it doesn't necessarily matter how you get to that place in life that you really feel comfortable, peaceful, and free, which is, I believe, everyone's goal, everyone's nirvana. What matters is that you get there. And if I can find a blue-collar job that's going to pay me, like I said, six figures, I'm probably going to take another look at that field.
Yeah, we, especially as journalists, we perk up when we hear the word six figures. That's six figures, we went into the wrong profession. But anyway, thank you, Ken, so much.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
Congrats on getting the book out there and spreading the message.
Got it. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too.